Hey guys, it's so good to see you again. Welcome back. I haven't made a vlog in a long time, and look where we are. You know what? Why don't we sit down and let's talk about where I've been for the last little bit. So as you can see right now, we're actually in Glacier National Park, in northern Montana, a bit different than the normal Idaho scenery that we're used to. So I just decided just to take a day trip and just come check it out. It's about a 7-hour drive from where I live, and it's just really cool to just see this for the very first time. I see so many pictures of it, but now seeing it in person, it's insanely gorgeous. We're not here right now to talk about Glacier. We're actually here to talk about where I've been in the last little bit and all the stuff that I've been doing, because I haven't really uploaded a vlog for a couple weeks, and I've just been really busy, and I feel like I need to tell you guys where I've been and what I've been doing. So school actually started up for me. I'm currently getting my bachelor's degree at the University of Idaho, if you guys don't know. In my degree in communications, I have 2 semesters left, so I'm almost done with that. And then I'm also, I have a full-time job. If you guys don't know, I actually work for a nuclear energy laboratory for my day job, so that keeps me always busy. And then just running my photography business, been doing a lot of photo shoots, and just haven't had the time to film them too for the vlogs. And trying to have some sort of personal life also just stays busy. But I think the biggest thing that has taken up my time was actually going on the Cars for Kids rally. As you guys can see in my car, the thing you got hanging up right there, Cars for Kids. It's a charity that I'm involved with, and me and a lot of other creatives help out and are part of the media team. And we went on our Grand Tour rally, which is our big week-long event that we do to help raise money for the Ronald McDonald House charities. And we actually wrapped that up a couple weeks ago, and it was such a fun time. And I'm actually going to explain to you what we did and show some footage of it. I'll say back up here for the day one. So we were there for 5 days, technically 6. And I'm just going to kind of run you through what we did on all those days as we explored Glacier National Park and just show you off some of the footage that we took. So day 0 kicked off in Aspen, Colorado, which is absolutely gorgeous. If you've never been there, highly recommend it. We actually did a really cool thing. At the W Hotel we stayed at, we actually put one of the driver's cars on the roof of the hotel. So I'm not sure if you guys remember TiFuze. If you haven't, I've actually shot some videos with him and his cars. So make sure you go check those out. I'll link them up top here and down in the description below. But we took his Ferrari SF90 that he just got wrapped in like a Nardo gray wrap, and we lifted it up off with a crane and put it on the roof of the hotel so we could have it for the kickoff banquet. And then he also brought his supercharged Huracan, which we actually have filmed a video and did photos with. So again, go check those out if you haven't. But yeah, so we took his SF90 and we hooked it up and rigged it to this crane and put it on the roof of the W. And then we had it up there for the events. Ty's a madman for trusting us, putting his $700,000 car up on a crane and lifting it to a roof and hoping that we didn't drop it. And then we just had our banquet that night. Everyone had just drinks and just socialized, and it was just such a fun time just hanging out with friends and just getting to see everybody again. And that's one of the coolest things with the Cars for Kids. You get to work with the coolest creators, and you get to meet some of the nicest, most giving people ever while doing some of the coolest car stuff ever. So that was day 0. Let's enjoy this view a little bit, and then let's go talk about day 1. How's this place even real? And how have I never come here before? Yeah, so on day 1, we just did a little 3-4 hour day. We just did a loop around Aspen. We drove through all these beautiful mountain passes, and it was just absolutely gorgeous. Good morning. We actually ended up at a racetrack where all the participants got to take their cars onto the racetrack and just rip it around. We went to the Aspen Motor Speedway, which was absolutely so fun. And they had a go-kart track there too for us to use and take around their go-karts, which was so fun. So I actually went out onto the track with Rev9 Group. If you don't know, they have some amazing cars, but the brother of Rev9 actually just purchased a supercharged Huracan, and we took it around the racetrack. Rev9 took me out on a ride in it, which was so cool, so I'll show that here. Thing was absolutely insane, so fun. But then owners of the track took out their C5 Corvette that they have built into a full drift machine, and we took that out, and I got to ride along for that, and we did some 360 drifts and just ripped the car around the racetrack, which was so fun. Just can't get over this view right here. It's absolutely insane. Let me get out of this frame so you can just like take it out. Kind of cool, like you can see, I'm not sure if the camera's picking up, but there's like a glacier still up on the top of the mountain, which makes sense. And then even the view this way is really cool up here. But yeah, so day one, super fun, just getting to drive around some cool mountain passes, going onto the racetrack, getting to work some go-karts around, doing some 360 drifts in a Corvette. It was a really awesome day. But just like that, let's keep going to the next spot, and then we'll talk about day two. And also, the BMW has been absolutely amazing on this trip. Still one of the best cars I've ever owned. So still loving it. I just got all the services done, got all the fluids switched out, new tires put on. I actually put on 4 new tires a week ago, and then I got a screw in one of them the next day. It wasn't repairable, so I had to get a whole another new tire. But this thing has been flawless, reliable, and it's been amazing. So let's hop back in. Let's get on. So day two was absolutely awesome. Also, we got to go drive through Ouray and Telluride, Colorado, and went on the $1 Million Highway, which if you've never been there, but you have the chance to, go there. It's probably one of the most beautiful highways you will ever see. And Ouray and Telluride are just some of the most beautiful places you'll ever see, period. Just kind of like this right now. So there's like double peaks going on here. And there's actually like a waterfall like up a little bit, and people are actually like in their swimsuits, like just hanging out in it. It's kind of fun. And then we got insane views just everywhere. But yeah, day two was so fun. The $1 Million Highway, so cool. Like just in this footage that you're seeing right now, it is awesome. Like just the mountain passes that go through. I would say it's some of the scariest roads to ever drive, just because there's no railings and there's a lot of big cliffs, but it was just so cool to just drive through those beautiful places. Yeah, it was just so cool. We stayed in Telluride, which is insane, but we didn't really have much time to get there. That was probably the longest day of driving that we had the entire rally, and so we drove for probably like 13, 14 hours, so we didn't have a ton of time to spend at the hotel in Telluride, but it was gorgeous. The views were insane out of that hotel, and the rooms were even cooler. And it was just so cool just to have the opportunity and get to go back to Telluride, because I always wanted to go back since the first time that I went there. But yeah, day two, so fun. I absolutely loved it. Again, it was just so cool to experience all these places with some of the coolest people in the world, and again, some of the most giving people ever. But yeah, just check this view out now. The views over here are really cool too. I guess beautiful peaks just everywhere. And they said up here, not sure if you can kind of see, but there's like one waterfall right here, but where all these cars are, there's the other waterfall that, yeah, people are just in their swimsuits, just chilling out underneath. And it's got this massive just canyon running through everywhere, and some more waterfalls down there coming off the glacier. Don't even know if this was coming through on camera. It's a little hazy, so maybe not be able to see as much as I want you to, but this is just insane. And then got all these peaks over here with all their glaciers, and just so grateful that I had the weekend to be able to just come and experience a place like this and get to share this with you guys. So thank you again for coming along. I really appreciate it. And let's keep it going, and let's talk about day 3. Yeah, so we were just talking about day 3. I think day 3 was probably my absolute favorite day of the entire rally. It was so cool. We took a drive out to our final destination was going to be Torrey, Utah. So we left Colorado and I went to Torrey from Telluride, and Torrey was so gorgeous. We stayed in this awesome ranch, but we'll get to that later. But we drove through some amazing roads. I posted up in some really cool places. One of the cliff sides that I was on was actually completely made of just like crystals and stuff. So I actually took some home, don't tell anybody. And then yeah, got some cool footage of them, posted up in one other spot. And then we went to Swing Arm, Utah, which if you've never heard of that place before, it was, you need to go check out Swing Arm. But we actually went and took out a lot of the supercars out there and took a lot of the Lamborghinis off-roading. And so that's where, I'm not sure if you see my off-roading Lambos video, that's where that happened. So yeah, we took out the Huracan Storado and the Lamborghini Gallardo, and a couple other participants brought their cars out, and we just off-roaded them and just had a heck of a time out in Swing Arm. Swing Arm is where a lot of like Ken Block would do a lot of his stuff, and a lot of his famous videos came from him just ripping in at Swing Arm. So yeah, we took the Strada, we took the Gallardo out there, had a great time, and then we drove to the ranch and had just a great night out there. It was just a beautiful area. But let's get on this one. Let's go talk about day 4. All right, we just parked up. We're actually gonna go walk around a little bit. Do a quick little hike. Just look at this view. Day 4 was kind of our quote-unquote free day that we do during the rally. All the activities are optional for the drivers to do, but it's still a really fun day. So a big pack of us hopped all in the cars and drove out to this really cool coffee shop. I actually did most of the day in a Huracan Performante Spider, which was so cool to rip around in that, but I didn't really get to film the coffee shop much because the owner didn't want to stop there and wanted to go on this hike instead. So we went off with this tuned 911 Turbo S and went off and did this really cool hike called Mossy Caves and drove towards like Bryce Canyon and stuff in southern Utah. And then we're just ripping around enjoying the cars. And then we came back, and that night was cowboy night. And so we all actually dressed up in Western gear and got had a really good dinner. Then we actually started riding bulls and doing all this fun stuff. So it was a really cool day. But again, still just enjoy this view. It's absolutely insane. Just look at this. And I kind of don't know where I'm going. I'm kind of just walking, just going wherever. I just wanted to get out of the car. I've been in the car for like 11 hours today. But why wouldn't you want to get out of the car and enjoy this a little bit? And we're going to start driving back the way that we came. I want to really catch the sunset up at one of the overview spots before I go back in town and go back to my Airbnb. And so really want to go find a really cool spot to post up. And there's also this other turnoff that I saw some mountain goats. I want to go back and see if we can find the mountain goats and get some video of them for you guys, because they're cute mountain goats. And also tell me if there's a bear behind me. I left my bear gun and bear stuff in the car. I shouldn't have done that. But it's fine. I guess if I get eaten, there'll be video evidence of it. And this will go viral on YouTube probably. And I'll be in the news. So either way, win-win. Day 5 was the last day. We left Torrey and drove all the way up to, well, we ended up at the Ronald McDonald House in Salt Lake City by the end of the day. But what was cool was we had our 5-day rally, but then there was also a 1-day rally that started that morning. And we actually met up in the middle, and then we had this massive rally of like 70 cars all like going together. And then we all pulled into the Ronald McDonald House, where we were doing a toy drive and a car show, just raising money and just getting people tours of the Ronald McDonald House, which was so cool. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stay for very long there because I actually had another 8-hour drive to do, and by the time we got there, it was like 6 p.m. So I just needed to get home because I had to work the next day. Like I said, have my day job. But yeah, it was just such an amazing experience. I love the Cars for Kids rally. It's one of my favorite things to do, and I look forward to it every year now. This is my 2nd year doing it, and it's just been one of the most amazing and just like rewarding experiences that I've ever had the chance to do. So if you haven't checked out the Cars for Kids page and just their Instagram and stuff and all the stuff that they do, because the Grand Tour isn't the only event that they put on, I highly recommend you guys go check them out. And if you ever want to contribute, all the money goes straight to helping out the Ronald McDonald House and the other charities that they raise money for. So none of it, like, it's a nonprofit. It's all just for the kids, and the Ronald McDonald House's mission is one of the like most amazing missions out there. So if you can support them, I highly, highly recommend it, because they're just some of the best people and so grateful and giving, and they're just so selfless. So as you can see, the sun is starting to set. The like insane mist is coming here. There's like a river right down there. Got this absolutely beautiful view. So I'm going to wrap up the video here to take my time, enjoy Glacier while I'm here. I'm leaving tomorrow, so it's just a 1-day trip in and out, but so I'm going to enjoy my time while I'm here. But thank you so much for watching, and sorry I haven't uploaded as much. I'm really going to be trying to do that more and more. And this winter should be an awesome time, and also the fall. I'm going to try to do as many fall shoots as I can and film them for you guys. But yeah, thank you again so much for watching. I really appreciate all your love and support, and that you took the time to watch this video. And thank you also to Cars for Kids for letting me be a part of their charity. And at that, I will see you in the next video.